What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the other side of the Firewall podcast, where we talk about the latest and greatest in cybersecurity news, as well as we highlight those movers and shakers and glass ceiling breakers, those people of color who made it to the other side of the proverbial firewall. My name is Ryan Williams, and as always, I'm joined by Shannon Tynes.
What's up? What's up?
And Daniel Acevedo.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on? So welcome to Friday's episode. So no cyber. We talk about movies, books, games, like this. Some cyber bleeds in from time to time, but for the most part, this is where we come to unwind. So thank you very much for tuning in. Again, Monday and Tuesday are our topics. Wednesday discussion. Thursdays ask a CISSP, and then Fridays we just get it in. Like how was your week and things of that nature. But without further ado, Shannon, how was your week?
Man, you know what? It was a little crazy, man. We had a little snowmageddon over here. I don't know if you guys saw on the news where Colorado.
Snowmageddon.
Yeah,
Snowmageddon.
Colorado. Yeah, Colorado declared a state of emergency and activated the National Guard because of the snow we had. Right? Yeah, it was crazy. So it's wild because even though I did not work on Friday, so every other Friday I have off based on the schedule I work. Right? I didn't work Friday, but Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday the base was shut down, so it was a work from home day. Because of all the snow we got. Like we got it Wednesday, and then it would be like, okay, you shovel your driveway, you do whatever, it cleared up, and then all of a sudden the next day, add about 5 more inches on top of that. Now I realize it ain't Buffalo, Ryan. Ryan, I realize it ain't Buffalo. Y'all get it for real
still a lot
up there in Buffalo. But like, and then the day after that, give us about 5 more inches. So like it was just piling up. So like I said, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the bases were closed. So, and my children didn't have school. And my daughter didn't like she couldn't go Friday because they were going to like a planetarium. You know what I mean? And she was really looking forward to it. You know what I mean?
I
And
hate it, yeah.
yeah, and this is her, yeah, but it's her first time doing something like that, right? Like she's young,
Yeah.
she's 6, right? So for her,
Right,
she's
right.
like, oh, I want to go see stars and do this. So they didn't get to do it. So maybe they'll reschedule it. I don't know. They didn't put anything out in their newsletter or whatever they do. Or
No, I didn't say I hated planetariums. I love that stuff. I'm saying
Yeah.
they hated on her. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what was happening this week. Got a little bit into Madden. I've been sending you guys some videos, like some of the celebrations and whatnot. I guess because I haven't been playing it that much, like I didn't notice some of it, but some of the celebrations they do after sacks and stuff like that, I was just like, yo, this is crazy. This is wild. Like it's funny, really. You know what I mean? But been trying to get into that. It's still a little annoying. I'm telling you, every week they do an update, and it's just like you guys are going back to the terribleness that is old Madden. You know what I mean?
Because it's annualized. Like I'm telling you, the secret sauce, EA. If you're listening, I think Tiburon Studios makes Madden. Like just update the roster every other year. Give yourself 2 years to make a better product because you just keep recycling the same trash.
I can't wait for somebody else to get the exclusivity like removed from EA, man. Like I can't wait. The NFL is who we need to be talking to. Like stop giving it to EA because it doesn't allow them to do better. Did that. What else did I watch? I was watching some other stuff. Like my wife and I have been watching the new Scare Tactics. So Jordan Peele like is executive producing the new Scare Tactics. Have you guys seen this?
Yeah, I read something on that, but I haven't seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. Like I don't know if you guys ever watched the old ones, but like it's different. Like they try.
Is that the one where they do like Children of the Corn and stuff like that and try to scare people? Is that it?
So they'll do it, and usually there's somebody that's in on it, like trying to scare the person, right? So yeah, Scare Tactics, the new one, it's so-so. My wife and I watched it because we watched the old one, and the old one they put a little bit more time and effort into it. These are more quickly done, but some of the stuff they do is just wild, man. It's like, oh my god, and some of these people are just not for it. Like there was one,
give somebody a heart attack.
Yeah, there was this one. This one, like. You see them more having to chase the people down to tell them they're on Scare Tactics now. Like they're not cornered in a room like they used to be.
Right.
Like people are running away. like, hey, you don't have to run. You're on Scare Tactics.
I'm sorry.
That's how scared. That's how scared these people are. But been watching that. I don't know if I told you guys before. I was watching the new Matlock with Kathy Bates. I like.
Oh, how's that? How's that?
It's actually not bad, man. It's not. Like she's man, I don't want to give away the premise for it, but like her name is Matlock, even though it's not really her name, but she references the TV show, the old TV show Matlock, right? But so it's not like it's a remake of the old Matlock with Andy Griffith, but it is an interesting.
That's my jam. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
jam.
Yeah.
Yo, I watch all those old detective shows. Columbo, Matlock,
Yeah,
Murder, She
Columbo,
Wrote. I'm on
Murder, She
all that.
Wrote.
I'm on
PI.
all of that. Magnum, man.
Yeah.
That's all 80s stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm on all of that. But yeah, I've been watching that. But that's been pretty much it for me, right? Been working from home, um, watching more sports and whatnot. But watch my Ravens. I don't care what you say about the referees or whatever. A W is a W. Like we took that win. I don't care. You know what
So
I mean?
many, yeah, people keep showing the pictures of the face mask and whatnot. I'm like, hey, it was in the moment that
You
people
know
didn't
what?
see.
No,
I'm
nobody.
a Cincinnati hater though, so that's
Yeah,
this is me.
me too. Me too. Like I say F Joe Burrow. I say it all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People be like, yo, and the history behind it, we're not gonna get into it. But like that dude, yeah, forget him. You know what I mean? But when those calls were going against us all these years, nobody had anything to say. It was just like, get through it. Now everybody's like, oh, the referees gave it to you, this, that, and the third. I'm like, man, shut up. It's a win. 7 wins. Get out of my face with that.
Sometimes, let me get the one W, right?
You know what I mean? Like let me have it. Like our secondary is trash. It is absolutely terrible. Like we could go out there in the secondary and perform just as well as they are. Like it's crazy.
Please.
Mhm.
But Daniel, how was your week, man?
Yeah, it was good. Going back to Colorado though, definitely a lot of snow fell because my wife was like, we have a buddy that lives up there and I'd forgotten. And
Hmm.
my wife's like, where is this guy living right now? And I was like, I think he's still in Denver. And she showed me the pictures. And I was like,
Yeah.
man, it's November. I don't remember November having that much snow in
No,
Colorado,
no.
but it was like a lot. Like a picture of his
This
dog, and his dog is like submerged.
Oh wow.
You can't see him. I was like, Jesus, oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot. My week, what did I do this week? It was good. It kind of flew by. Uh, you guys know. So my wife's pregnant, so she's like 22 weeks now. So we're getting in the whole rhythm of that. She's starting to slow down a little bit, get a little more tired. Just
Right.
helping around the house. Um, been working with my daughter, trying to like teach her the letters, the sounds of the letters. She knows her ABCs, but now she's like the phonetics, like ah
Yeah.
and r and mm. So we've been doing a little bit of that every night. Just trying to get this whole thing set up. So the guy finished my website. I had some reviews for him. I am collecting like what I want it to look like. He did a pretty good job.
Okay.
So now I went over and looked at the competition. So I kind of like looked at the people that do kind of like vlogging in Japan that are foreigners and other websites and got some kind of like ideas who
Right.
are the top people that do that kind of stuff. And I take them and I send it to him, tell him how I want the pages broken out and what to
Okay.
edit. Got myself a
I'm excited for
computer.
you.
Yeah, man, I
Yeah.
appreciate it, man. Yeah.
I'm because I'm gonna be all over that, man. Like I have not gotten over there yet. Like Japan is on my bucket list. There it is. That's the phrase. So one day I'm gonna get over there. But yeah, like I got an in who's actually making content. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
go over here. Like look, go check this out for me. Like I want to
I,
see it.
I have to admit, I got a little like imposter syndrome because I watched one of the top guys here. He's got about like 5 or 6 million followers. I think he's English, and man, his content, honestly, it's amazing. Like the videos he shoots, and his website looks really nice. It's really clean. And my wife reminded me, he's like, hey, this is for fun. This is for us, the family. If anything, we have a bunch of videos or memories of like living here and going out together and like going to see these places. And she framed it like that, and I got really excited. And I thought, I'm a foreigner living here now, and I know there's lots of things that foreigners that come over to live here go through, like trying to set up a bank account, buying a car, buying a house. That it's not
Right.
really well understood. So I thought maybe a way to differentiate the content that I do is I'll record some of those things that I do, and maybe do like a different video series. Like I had to come up with a nice catchy name of like lifestyle or like what it is to like open something up, but take people through that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, I'm excited. I get a new desk from IKEA's Finest. I YouTube a bunch of stuff and Googled a bunch of stuff like best IKEA desks that are DIY that
Right.
are cheap, and I found a bunch of really cool ones, and I was like, yep, that's what I'm gonna go for because it cost me like 150 bucks, and it's gonna be bigger than what I have right now. Trying to get the light set up. It's a little better this week. I have a buddy that he actually is a professional photographer that I work with, and he's got a pretty decent following. He's got like 15,000 followers on Instagram on his page. And I showed him
Okay.
how I have the light set up, and he's like, "Oh, it's too in your face, and it needs to be higher up." So I bought like an extension arm, and I had to buy like attachments now to get it higher. Just like learning all this stuff. That's pretty much my whole week. And then I don't know if you can see it back here. I have an old Sony. I thought it was A6000. but it's actually the model before A5000, and I can't use that as a webcam.
Oh,
Yeah, so I spent the whole week trying to figure out how to use it as a webcam. Every forum was like, you're out of luck, bro. Just buy something else." Like, it's way too hard. It can't be done. You can use it to record, but you can't use it as a webcam. So now
gotcha.
I'm looking at for other cheap alternatives that I can repurpose as a webcam and then also use for vlogging and stuff like that. And just have to like take pictures with the family and stuff. So that was
Gotcha.
pretty much my whole week. Got a little bit into Apex. New season came out. I like playing Apex a lot. I'm a big like first person shooter and
Yeah.
like what type style of game is that where 100 people
Uh
drop in there?
Battle Royale.
Yeah, man, I'm like a big battle royale. So I got into that for a little bit. Playing this, I didn't believe it. This stupid MOBA. It's essentially like League of Legends. It's a League of Legends like ripoff, and it's
Hmm.
just so easy to play at night when I don't want to like boot anything up. So I just like sit in bed and play that, and then I get my ass handed to me, and I get more frustrated. So then I have to play one more because I don't want to lose. I like go to sleep on a loss, and then like it's an hour later, and I'm like, hey, they just turned this
Right.
off. Obviously, so. But I mean, that's been my week. What about you, Ryan? What you been getting into?
So it's kind of a light week. So before I forget, so channel suggestion name, Dan the Man in Japan. Ah, ah.
I,
It's
I,
kind of
I,
long though. It's kind of
I
long.
no, I told your name from before. It's like literally my page, and I already got I bought
Oh, okay.
the
Gotcha,
domain. It's
gotcha,
gonna
gotcha.
be Meanwhile in Japan. I think it's great.
Meanwhile, yeah.
And the initials are MIJ, which also stands for Made in Japan. So there's a lot of
Oh,
traffic already. So
okay,
yeah,
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, some synergy there. And so I'm bigger into blogs than I remember, but I only have like a handful. But there was one called or there is one called Kamushi Chan. So her name is Loretta Scott. She's from the States. I've been watching her channel. It's been up for 17 years, is what I just discovered as I'm flipping through. And she does vlogging like she went from being a student and studying to one day go to Japan to now she lives there full time. She teaches, she has a business, and a husband and kid. Yeah,
it's
so I
awesome.
watched her grow all the way up. It's crazy. But yeah, like I love her channel. So yeah, you need to check her out.
Yeah, I'll
Because
give
she
it a
does
check out. Yeah.
yeah, she does a lot of stuff like you're kind of thinking, like a day in the life
Mm.
type
Yeah,
situation.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm big into her channel. Um, so yeah, I'm excited for your upcoming
I appreciate it, man.
vlog, and then yeah, I'm gonna be all up on it.
And
But
here's the thing, Daniel. You're not an imposter because you are there. You are living the life.
yeah,
Like there's no reason to have imposter syndrome. You're living the
Yeah,
life,
that's
dude.
true. Yeah.
right, exactly. And then aside from that, so playing the same game. So I'm playing COD on my Xbox. Great campaign. So if you have Game Pass, check it out. Like, there's no reason
Mhm.
not to check it out because you have Game Pass, right? But
Yeah.
it's a really good campaign. Like, it's real big in the intrigue and espionage. It's not too over the top. But I'm in Iraq driving around because they have the section where I went from like I said I was at like a Bill Clinton fundraiser event and that went south. It's crazy. To now I'm in Iraq, and you get to pick like this. That's a lot of freedom in this one. I don't know if that's new to COD or not, but I haven't played in 11 years. I hop in the Jeep with my team, and we go to different sites. And like the overall mission is to take down all the SAMs, because the
Okay.
coalition's trying to come in. Uh, but you're doing that because you want to get into uh, Saddam's palace. You want to be the first ones in. So you're doing favors for the coalition so they don't blow the palace up right away. You can get in there and get whatever you're trying to extract from it. Real
Mm.
cool. Like, I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I played last night until I got too sleepy to play. I'm 40 now, so I'll fall asleep while playing video games. Um, I'm still playing Space Marine 2 on the PC. Oh, it's getting epic. So I'm planning on doing some more capture because like yeah, the battles are ridiculous because now they have
It's the
multiple
same.
factions. Yeah.
You showed this game, and I was like, geez, that game is awesome. Yeah, it looks
That's just
amazing.
fighting the aliens. Now there's people. Like there's another faction of people that you fight. And they're also in
Ooh.
powered up suits. I'm like, oh, this is great. So I'm really enjoying that. And I didn't show you could do the death from above. Like you get a jetpack,
Mm.
and then you can come down to do strikes on people.
That's
Ah,
pretty cool.
it's glorious. So I'm gonna get some more capture of that. And then on the side, I picked up Death Stranding because they just hit, I think, their 4-year anniversary, and they bought their IP. So Kojima Productions made Death Stranding. Kojima is the creator of Metal Gear, right?
Yeah.
So he left Konami because Konami still owns Metal Gear, but he took his talents to elsewhere, created his own studio. And so I picked up for like $20, and it is gorgeous. It's a
Death
4-year-old game,
Stranding?
Death Stranding. Like it's
Look this up.
nonsense because he's off the leash. Like he's none of it makes sense. He has all these actors, right? He has Guillermo del Toro is in there, but not his voice, just
Oh, Death
his
Stranding 2?
likeness.
The second one?
Norman Reedus, yeah, I'm playing the first one. Norman
Okay.
Reedus is the main character. All the like it's a beautiful looking game. All the people look like real people. They're talking gibberish and nonsense. Like none of the story makes sense. So, but I'm having fun with it. So I got it for the PC, $20, and it's running at like 130 frames per second because it's an old game, right?
Yeah.
But and it looks amazing. So I highly recommend to wait till it goes on sale because again, I don't know if I'm going to finish it because I'm not feeling the story at all. But the visuals, it's breathtaking. I'm just like, yo,
Mm.
this is amazing. Um, and I'm about to start Arcane. So remember, I talked about Arcane a few years back. It was that animated series on Netflix, Shannon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the last season's up. So it's only, I guess last season's only season 2, but it
Season
actually
two,
says
yeah.
last.
Yeah.
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 So this is it. They're gonna wrap it up. And it's getting like 9s and 10s on reviews.
Yeah.
So I'm like, because the first season was off the chain. So if this one is better, then I'm definitely down for it. So I'm gonna start that one up tonight. And then just watch my Bills play. So the Bills play the Colts today at 1 o'clock Eastern. So I'm hoping we smash them real quick. We'll see. Um, we've been playing really well, but I can't remember the last time we played the Colts. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like there's different dynamics. You play people in your division, you have a rhythm. When you play like randos, it can go either way. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm hoping for good things. And aside from that, just trying to chill. I got a bunch of work stuff I need to do, both my 9 to 5 and my own company, right? So I'm going after Daniel's lead. I'm letting him do the whole thing with the getting somebody to build your website, and I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna pick his brain and go from there because I
Way
definitely
to
need
go.
to get the
You're
website
so
up
good.
because
Yeah.
we're getting hit for like more clients, but I don't have anywhere to point them. So it's like it's more work when you have to keep describing what you do as opposed to having a website that just automatically showcases what you do. So I need to hurry up and get that rolling. So I'm gonna hit you up for that information. And yeah, just looking to see how the radio stuff goes, how the TV stuff is gonna kick off pretty soon. They're making some promos, so I'll definitely share that with you guys once that's up and running.
Very
And
cool.
just seeing how the channel grows from there, right? Like we'll have more visibility, more eyes on us. Um, so if I wasn't busy before, I'm busy now.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Like I'm super excited to see what the future holds for us, and yeah, just keep making content, and then hopefully everybody just keeps listening. But that's my week in a nutshell. So definitely continue to tune in throughout the week. So again, our cadence is Monday, Tuesday, our topics, Wednesday discussion, Thursdays ask a CISSP. It slows down during the holidays, so I have one coming up. I'm going to record, and I'll probably put out the week after it's recorded. And then Fridays, everything else, movies, books, games. So I'm sure we'll have a lot more to talk about in the upcoming future because things will slow down hopefully, and we'll get to spend more time with our family and discuss that. So definitely tune in for all that good stuff. Hit up all the websites that go by our name. See either the other side of the firewall, the other side of the FW, or ask a CISSP. Hit me up personally. I'm at RyRy Security Guy. That's RYRY Security Guy. You can find me on pretty much all the platforms, but LinkedIn is where I'm the most active. And you, Daniel, where can they find you?
They can find me under my name on LinkedIn, Daniel Acevedo, and soon to come, Meanwhile in Japan, website will be launching, so look out for that.
There it is. Stay safe. Stay secure.